Why, hello there, my fellow Pathfinders. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven, Finding Eden. Episode 18, Scanning for a New Eden. So this is the target zone. There is ice here, but I'm actually going to go straight to the target zone. It's also a scannable sector. So I'm going to perform a long-range... Well, actually, a short-range scan for now. Discovered Moon 2. Nice. And then, so there's this secondary sector that opened up as a result. But I'm going to drop out here anyway. Because this is where they... Right? This is where they wanted the station? I think. Oh. Oh, they want to scan... Okay, so, yes. This is where I'm going to be doing the siren scanner. Alright, cool. And we're going to do botany fibers. Got it. So, let's switch research from power generator to botany fibers to aid in our pursuit of getting a bulletproof vest. So, fibers to microweaver to bulletproof vest. Complicated. Fibers, microweaver, bulletproof vest, power generator. There are rogue bots incoming? Or, are they? Yeah, they're incoming. So we ought to be ready for that as well. And I'll set it on auto. And hopefully they're, like, not dumb about that. All's taking damage. And they sent out a signal, so we're going to have multiple waves. Where's the other rogue bots in the sector? Are they... I don't see them here, but we'd have to, like, go and clear this out to be sure. But I'm not gonna go to the derelicts Nightmare Child. Oh, what a terrible name. Or the signal scanner until we're done with the active bots that are in the sector. So you go attack that bad boy. And then scanner will estimate the arrival time. Let's man the scanner. The other thing we could do is just, like, start scanning the stuff over there. Although, maybe that... I thought that would work, but maybe not. Okay, they're coming in 0 hour. Back to auto. And once the waves cease, we can claim the base and start building the scanning station. Now, being here also sucks. There's a boost to research speed when you're on a siren world, but it's also unsettling, so there's a mood penalty as well. I think there should be. I don't know why there isn't yet. But if you mouse over this, you get like it can cause some crew members to act in a strange manner. Basically, your like brain is hijacked or something. So I'm not being warned at the moment of incoming attack bots. So Ocherat, return home. And he's going to need a rest before I go over to Siren Scanner to build. So I'm going to give him a little... actually, he's pretty well rested now. Although Marauder just took off. Return home, please. Here we go. Land right at the pad. Oh, trap has been set. Okay. Go home. Go home. So there is still incoming rogue bots in 1 hour. So I'm going to keep people on high priority ops, shields, and fighter to intercept these robots, and then maybe we can make some progress. So there's still that one over there. Arkansas Smith. Splash it. Oh, it left. Oh, siren world event. Yay! And Ocharak got brain zapped from it. So he's disoriented. Doesn't know what's going on. You know, just the usual. Strange Fey mood. Oh, and Jazz did too. Jazz is like surrendering to no one. That's cool. Yeah, just a little bit of schizophrenia. No problem. No problem. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what happens. Siren rolls are a pain. But now that the robots aren't actively incoming, once I can get a little bit of R&R rest, we'll clear this out and start building the scanning station that the Exodus fleet has asked us to do. I might need to make some compromises about who our away team is. Oh, you got rejected. Ouch. I have that SMG now, so Quack, you... no, still don't have the skill for it. Glitch doesn't either. Jazz does. So Jazz, I'm gonna draft you now that you're not, like, brain fuzzed. And it's not there. Try this one. Jazz got that SMG now. I'm going to put the pistol into storage. Look for the SMG tack grip. Is that over here? Okay. Fourth time's a charm, as they don't say. Where'd the tactical grip go? Wait, for real? Does someone have it pocketed? Did I don't recall selling it. Eh, whatever. At least he is a better weapon. Really confused as to where that went. But yeah, I don't see it in our inventory anyway. Whatever. It was in someone's pocket? Yeah, I just checked all the pockets though. No, I don't think anyone had it. I put it on the ground and it should have gotten stored. Oh, it's on the ground in Marauder's room? Is it? Oops. It was. I don't think it is now. Oh, maybe it is. Just like under the bed? Oh, under the bed. Really? Seriously? Okay. Well, I found it. Gives me a little bit of extra accuracy. Oops, and oh, that was Zocharat that lost it. Okay. So we are gonna put together some sort of slapdash away team of like Blue Panther, Quack, Jazz. Oh no, Quack, Jazz, maybe not even Jazz. Marauder, Quack, Wishbringer once the breakfast is done, because they're the only ones that are like rested and sane for now. Grieve and pile in. And hopefully we won't trip yet another trap. And we'll be able to clear out the station here. So there's human corpses. Oh, don't fast forward time. How are we doing? Ouch. Marauder took a little damage, as did Quack. But I think it's been rendered safe. So what we're aiming to do is to try to claim this base so that we can, there it goes. Undraft all. So that we can build the required structures to fulfill the quest. So, explore the station with drafted crew members. Done. And then press claim. So what we want to do in this case is claim it. So we can build the scanning station, because you can't build stuff on things you don't own. So now it wants a modified scanner, 2 modified point defense, and 1 more modified solar panel. What's important about this is that modified part. So if you go to your build tab, there's a mission section here. It does not want regular scanners, regular point defense, and regular solar panels. You have to build the mission-specific ones, or you will fail. So, yep, you were warned by me. It's very important to build the correct ones. So that's the 3rd solar panel that it wants. Then it wants a scanner. I'll stick a scanner here. And then it wants 2 point defense, which I will put here and here. And then we'll eventually power them on. So that's what we need to add. And there's tons of supplies here, which I'm not going to transfer over to my base, because these supplies are for the mission specifically. And there might be some leftovers that we can use, but I'm also going to transfer that human corpse over to our home and the flybot, because we opened the cork, popped the cork of the not so nice research to do, and yeah. That does mean we need corpses. There's also some salvageable objects here, and like mineable objects. So we can salvage and mine on the surface as well, if we want. So here's an example. We got some like hull scrap, or some basic ore, infra scrap, tech scrap. Solid. Alright, I think the Siren Gaze is done. And my priority, of course, is to build this and fulfill the requirements before we even bother with the derelict. I'm going to ignore the derelict for now, as it is not important. Marauder, don't pass out, please. Mass. Yeah, it is massive. Over here, we got our resources pretty strong. Mood could be a little bit better, but a lot of that is just a result of the Siren World aftermath. I can't do anything about that. We have to be here. And then some of it is just like they're recently wounded. Cheers! It's funny to see the power like zip around from the solar. Actually, what is the solar on this in this system? 90%? Oh, that's not bad. Alright, come on, builders. Do the thing. I suppose I'll make it a high priority construction project, so we actually get it done. And then some of the things we might need to actually transfer from our home base, because it doesn't look like there's like all of the necessary supplies here. So we are paying for it, potentially. I kind of thought that would happen, which is why I stockpiled stuff from home, but we'll see. So we have that built. It just needs to be powered. Or are you going to make me high priority the cables too? I'm just going to do it in case. Because this is only tooling. It's cheap. So there's 1 point defense. Spinning around like a Beyblade. The scanner. Dang it, I can't click. Oh, there it goes. And hypothetically done. Okay, activating the Siren World Amplification Protocol. Yes, I was right. We're receiving a flood of data. Congratulations, Orion. And you too, Pathfinder. You're doing good work. Now, you just need to sit tight until the scan is complete. Commander, we have incoming. The scanner shows multiple bogies converging on the Pathfinder's location. Oh dear, I hadn't anticipated that. It looks like the siren signal riled up nearby colony of rogue bots. I can't. I've got it from here, Professor. Pathfinder, set up defensive positions and dig in. The bots are coming in waves, so use the time between attacks to rest and recover. Keep them away from the scanner, or we'll have to do this all over again. I have updated the mission tracker. Keep defending until the rogue bots run out of units. Good luck, Pathfinder. So, the requirement is build a scanning station on the Siren World, which we've done for the Haven Foundation, or mission. We have to endure the rogue bot invasion in the current sector, and then eventually release it to their faction for 10 prestige. So, it's a wave survival. Unfortunately for me, Blue Panther is like super not into this right now. I wish you would be... Well, whatever. We'll have to make do. So, I think first wave, I'm going to send these 4 over. Okay, yes. Go in, please. And then everyone else who's available, get ready to defend our own ship. Because it's attacking both. So we have... Who's in here? Quack. Flying around. There is a fire on our ship. Blue Panther's handling it. That's good. Come on. Landing here is such a pain. And let's take cover behind the cover object, if we can. Alright, the fire has been managed. Blue Panther's getting the shields up. Glitch is getting the point defense up. Quack is getting the fighter up. I'm going to turn off... I could just set it to auto. Turn off our own ship defenses. The invaders are done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to undraft these guys, but keep the shuttle drafted. Because I basically want them to hang out here. So... let's... There might be like a food issue. God, yeah, there really is. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I'll have them go home. I was gonna have them just bunker down here, but obviously they're like starving, so we'll send them home. Jazz? 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 It's a little late for you now. And this is like a wave defense to guard the scanner, and this is wave... We just cleared wave 1 of 4, for reference. Okay, so the point defense is fully repaired. And Jazz is getting sent back. O2 needs refilling. What is it? Yeah, we're going to need to transfer over a little bit of water over here. Transfer. The other way around. Some water. And maybe... do we have space food? No? Okay. Incoming ship of a military alliance. Oh, that's nice. Alright, rogue bots are incoming. Present in the sector. Everything is spinning up. Quack, Ocherot, Wishbringer, Marauder. Hop in. I know, it's rough. And dock here. Almost got him, but not quite. Alright, so those threatening the ship are already dealt with. But the station needs defense. And I took cover behind cover objects. I could build more cover objects, but I think we'll be okay. Wave 2 clear. Undrafting. And let them head home for some R&R. And medical. Definitely helps that I have a larger crew than 4. 4 would be tough because you'd have to either prioritize defending the scanner or defending your ship, but kind of probably not both. So it's good that we expanded our crew almost to twice its original size. Fibers is done. Sweet. Next up, microweaver, so that we can weave fibers. And I think what I'm going to do is to just start planting fibers immediately. Even if there's, like, other stuff on the benches. There we go. Could I move closer? I could. Spool up and, like, park adjacent. Even if I did, I don't think we would easily be able to, like, shoot down the wave, though. But maybe with Cabbage Patch? No, Cabbage Patch didn't park close. Yeah, I could try that. Let's do it. New mission available. Capture. You really want me to capture that slave master. Could you just chill? Wave 3. Come on. Turn on the last one. Engage. Oh, I don't think I'm... Nope, I'm not allowed to do that. So, scrub that. I believe in the past I, like, tried it. Now I remember why I didn't. 2, 4. Just whoever's most rested is going to get over for the next wave. Oh, great. They're waiting for me. You know what? I can do this. Screw you. So this zone needs a little bit of maintenance. Because the robots wreaked a little havoc while I was trying to land. So I'm going to keep the shuttle drafted so they repair. Blue Panther is very tired, though. Oh, and a bunch of merchant federations coming. So the 8 of 9 and 3 of 4. Okay, I think they're fine. I'm going to actually undraft because they're like passing out on the floor. Actually, Blue Panther's having a siren moment, I think, maybe. So I'm going to bring them home, which is bad timing because they're in the middle of a new wave. Jazz. Alright, you know what? I don't know who's awake enough to fight, but just do what you can. Because I think there's only one robot left, so you don't have to hold out very long. Robot, stop running from me. I just want to end this. There we go. Well, Pathfinder, hopefully that wasn't too harrowing of an experience for you. I heard lots of bad stories about those siren rolls, so congratulations on completing the construction under such tricky circumstances. How are we doing, Orion? Appears to be reading the data you brought back, and doesn't even notice the question. Orion, focus please. Oh, sorry, Sheridan. This is conclusive. No more than conclusive. It's incredible, extraordinary. The quantum field lensing improved the gain by an order of magnitude more than I was anticipating. And look, right there in the data. Nitrogen, oxygen, CO2 spike, magnetosphere, gravimetric. We don't need technical details, Orion. Are you saying we found it? Well, it's like, I mean, there's lots of stars out there. What we just caught was like flying over the Sahara Desert and catching a sudden glint of something metal in the sand? Several glints, in fact. Eden isn't a myth anymore. There's goodness. There's lots of contacts. All of which are potential homes for humanity. Exactly. I mean, it'll take more than analysis to refine the details, but we're definitely looking at there being several good candidate worlds somewhere out there. Now, we just need to narrow it down to the best candidate. We'll need more scans, of course. I'd rather not rely on siren worlds to gather that data. Those things have cost us too many good people already. Yes, of course. But the Pathfinder made it back without a hitch. Without a hitch? I was like passing out on the battlefield. I needed methamphetamines to stay awake, Orion. We're learning to mitigate the effects, and if we can push the sensors just a bit further, I don't think there's any need to take the risk, Orion. I went along with the siren plan because we'd exhausted all other options, but now we have new data to work with. Let's try an approach that doesn't involve sending people to a planet that makes us go crazy, yes? Right. Yes, agreed. I'll work the data and see what jumps out. Thank you, Orion. Anyway, Pathfinder, you did a great work trying to in a trying circumstance, so take a moment to breathe and don't forget to celebrate. You've brought us one step closer to a future for humanity, the fleet and humanity. Good work. Here's your mission bonus. Okay. Work fast, Jazz. There's only so much oxygen. Go, 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 go! Undraft. Jazz. Put Jazz. Go. Okay, and go home. Go home. Okay. Whew. Hello, everybody! You come just in time to... Oh, and you know what? This derelict is not mine anymore. Obviously, the military alliance got there first. Wait, it's fine. I mean, you know, whatever. I was busy. So yeah, we literally like fell asleep on the battlefield and was like shot or whatever. It was a big problem. So I need to do a little bit of maintenance here because their cable broke. And I need to rebuild it before I can like check this off my list, because without that cable, these things aren't powered on, and without them being powered on, I don't actually succeed to clear the mission. So there's a little bit more to do over on that before I can be done with it. New trade. gonna sell some stuff because I'm like overweight. So we're trading with the Oblivion. So let's trade with Cabbage Patch. Hey, Cabbage Patch has food. That's cool. But what I'm focusing on is just like selling the stuff I don't really need, which is just random junk. And let's trade with the Ranger. I'll have lots of coin at the end of this. Now steal everything down? I don't need to screw their mission up. It's also just like hull blocks and infra blocks and like a hamster debris. It's not super important. I guess they do have energy blocks. Maybe they go missing. Smuggled. Alright, come on, crew. I think they're all like recovering from multiple wave defense. So, I get it. I'll put someone over there in a minute to finish that if they don't automatically do it. And there's also the stuff to transfer. Oh, yep, okay, they powered it back on. And it is completed, and we stole everything that we really wanted, so I'm going to release it back to them. So now it's owned by the Haven Foundation, and I have been awarded my my prestige. Swank. New mission available. Okay, quit asking me to capture you're look at the size of your giant police boat. You go capture the person. I don't need to do it. Quit harping. Leave me alone. How are we doing here? So as far as research goes, Microweaver is getting close to being done. And then we'll be able to make a little bit more inroads for the bulletproof vest. Good. And you can see the fibers getting grown. We've got we're underweight, but like not by that much, which is probably a little concerning. Yeah, their ships, the AI ships, I mean, not all the AI ships are cool, but some of them look really cool, but like, they're not functional, so to speak. Like, they wouldn't really work as a ship if you were to truly analyze it. Also, let's clear the refugee area. We don't have any right now, so I'm just gonna delete this zone as it's no longer important, and then crew is gonna be like everywhere. I just realized that was antiquated and we could fix that. Now what's funny is the Siren Station now can be traded with, which I find interesting. So we could trade water to them at markup, which is hilarious. Well, yeah, water at markup if we wanted to. I mean, I don't want to, but it'd be funny to do that. There's also like just energy blocks floating in space that no one's claimed. There's actually a lot of stuff floating in space that no one's claimed. So let's claim all the stuff that's just free. Because there's a lot of free stuff. And then we'll make our way to the next system. Maybe to the moon system I discovered. From the scanner. Okay, so that's a lot of collection tasks. And then we'll be on our way afterwards. But good to finally get that looming task of Siren World scanner up and running. It's not too sketchy, but it does require some consideration. all the ships are basically leaving. This derelict's been obviously... Oh, there it is, microweaver. This derelict's been, like, torn down. Is this a... Yeah, high-capacity grid. Okay. Since it is, I will stick it... here? Kind of a weird spot, like wedged in between the solars, but I mean, whatever, it'll be powered on. Did we get a third point defense gun? We haven't yet, but I could put it in. I could even go for 2. So our, like, engine bay is, like, completely full of it. Of point defense guns. I had mentioned it earlier, yeah, I remember. So if we're adding more point defense guns, I might need to increase the power generation, like, or move the power nodes. I might even adjust where they are once they're built. I'm not just certain. But now, once we have fibers, we'll be able to make fabrics, and fabrics will give us stuff like bulletproof vests, which keeps our torsos safe from scary stuff. Oh, that is... Okay, I'm gonna move that, because it's just outside of the range of the original power node. Once the PD point defenses are back in, I'll jump. If you're wondering where the next mission is, you get it like once you move around. So that node will cover that. Good. Can I get away with range 1? No, I really can't. Not unless I move it. Ah, it's Door Slammer and Mephisto again. Okay, I got a bunch of PDs in the back now. That should help. I don't have a lot in the front. It'd be better if it was sort of more centralized, but it is what it is. It's fine. I don't think there's any reason to stay here anymore. So I'm going to prepare a jump. Yeah, I'll go to the moon. I know it's a dead end, but, you know, it's my first discovered system. So I kind of want to just be like, hey, look. So, Pathfinder, I have to say, I had spent some time justifying the decision to hire you to some people on this fleet, but you're rapidly silencing the critics. You've already done more for us than some Pathfinders have managed in far longer careers. Keep up the good work. Anyway, I have Orion Hayes here. He's been messaging the data you found. Sorry, massaging the data you found. Yes, thank you, Sheridan. Pathfinder, I've been running simulations with the data you brought back, and I've narrowed down the list of candidates substantially. There were a lot of false positives, of course, and some contacts would have taken us thousands of years to reach. The point is, we've reached the point here I need to direct scans to narrow it down any further, specifically for multiple points in space. How many locations are we talking about? At least 6, spread out across multiple sectors. And here's the tricky point. They need to be radio silent. Any interference, solar activity, transmissions from ships, stations, robots, silent worlds, micrometeorites, any number of things would distort the results. So you'll need to find quiet spots free from any background noise. Should be plenty of those in the sky. Space is pretty big after all. Less than you'd think. The margin for error here is minimal. If we get bad data, we'll just have to do it all over again. And obviously, the Pathfinder ship needs a working scanner to do the job in the first place, which I have already. Sounds like a slog. Are we getting for the Pathfinder Treble? Accurate coordinates, more complete environmental data, even a first look at biochemistry if the scan sites are good enough. Everything we need to pin down the location and decide whether or not to set a course to take a good close look. Understood. Well, Pathfinder, it's simple enough mission, even if it's delicate. Gather data from designated locations and make sure the scans are clean. Keep your ship quiet, avoid interference, and get back to us with the results. Dismissed. I've got a good feeling about this one. So, we're now tasked with getting a whole bunch of scans. This is the first set where they want us to travel to the Zen Picard field, which is nearby, and then to return to the Exodus fleet. And I'm going to choose Prestige. No, not doing that. Shush. So here we are in the revealed system. Taking a quick foray over for some extra power. And you mentioned, am I wrong in thinking that having 3+ people in capable fighters, point defense turrets become redundant since fighters will most likely kill any and every potential target? It really depends on how you want to build your ship. It's like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So I wanted point defense, so I built it. If I wanted it to be shuttles, I could have built that. Turrets do need a single operator on the console, though. Yes, there is some efficiency bonuses to be gained defending that way. It's also a single point of failure, too, if your console gets, like, set on fire, blown up, etc. It's not all good news. Alright, so we need to get over to the Zen Picard field for the next quest. Noted. And then the fleet still has an Energium storage problem, which I don't believe we know of any fields nearby that would be beneficial to them. We have found those before, but they were like far away. So they are not of any use yet. So good to know. So the current priority now is head to Zen Picard for scans. And all I'm going to do is wrap up this basic mining mission out to this moon, and then this here is where I'm going to leave off for this stream. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. I'm not, however, looking for feedback. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Pathfinders.